Hey guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don, as always. Today I'm doing Marty Robbins. You saw the title. You gave me a mountain, and it was requested a while back by Caden. So Caden, shout out to you. Thanks for the suggestion. And just a note, I did Gene Watson's rendition of this song a while back, but I don't know Marty's rendition. And I vaguely even remember the song because I've only heard it once in my lifetime. I didn't grow up on country, and my exposure to country has been through the channel. And by and large, I only hear these songs once. So let's see what Marty's got for us. You gave me a mountain. Oh, it's live. That's why I chose this version.
Born in the desert. Mother died giving me life, despised and disliked by my father. I was blamed for the loss of his wife. You know, Lord, I've been in a prison, something that I've never done. It's been one hill after another. I've climbed the Lord one by one, but this time you gave me a mountain, a mountain that I may never climb. It isn't all here in the world. Lord, you gave me a mountain this time.
The crazy thing about this song is if you were able to, this isn't the best recording because his voice isn't dynamic in the recording of it. His voice is dynamic in reality, but here not so much. But let's see, his mother died. His father blamed him for it. Maybe he died in childbirth. I'm not sure why. He was in prison. Other things have happened in life too that weren't good. But this time, he was given a mountain. Let's see what that mountain is. Maybe it's a good mountain. He gave him a mountain to love somebody. That could be a tough mountain to climb if you've been crapped on your whole life.
My woman got tired of the hardship, tired of the grief and the strife,
Yeah.
tired of working for nothing. She was tired of being my wife.
Yeah. Divorce.
She took my one ray of sunshine. She took my pride and my joy. She took my reason for living. When she took my small baby boy.
Damn.
But this time you gave me a mountain that I may never climb.
The guy the guy who sings gunfighter ballads does this. That's just the beauty of the performing arts. Um, all the things that happen to this guy in his life. Then he winds up getting divorced, and she takes his baby boy. And you're like, oh God, just run through the worst things that could possibly happen. And that's the big mountain. When you become more aware of how life can work, not how it should work, because we get the shit kicked out of us in life. All of us do. There are wonderful things that happen to us in life too. And perhaps we don't place, I know most folks don't place enough weight on the wonderful things that happen, or even the mundane things where there is no pain, there's no enthusiasm, let's say, but you're still living and you have hope for better things or exciting things or what have you. But bad things happen, and along the way, this guy got the crap kicked out of him. And then, as you become more aware, and that things can be good, though. And so, when you get a little further along in life, as a child, most of us think that adults are in confederacy against the youth to keep us down, but that adults all get along with one another, and they don't. When you become an adult, you find out that some of your neighbors are absolute jackasses. They don't care about getting along with other people. They don't care that they play their music too loud. They don't care that they're clanking garbage cans early in the morning or whatever they're doing that's just rude and antisocial. But when you're younger, you kind of think that, when I get older, I'm going to make my own decisions and I'm going to be free and my parents can't tell me what to do. Then you get older and you find out that it's a lot harder than you thought. But you know that there are better ways that people could live among one another. And then you wind up getting married and you have this blissfulness and you're feeling, good. I've got stability in my life. Then you have a child. And then you get divorced and she takes the kid from you. And you're like, this is not the way it's supposed to be. Like as a kid, you don't necessarily frame it that way. You just know it's frustrating. You just know that in this song here, the father blamed him for his mother's either death or departure. I don't remember which. And so you think that it's your fault. You don't know better. You kind of know on the inside out, I didn't do anything wrong, but you don't know how to express it. You don't know the broader world of thought and perspective to present, to defend yourself against it so that you don't feel horrible and it doesn't rip your heart out and doesn't rip your self-confidence and your sense of self away from you. But when you get older, you do know that you don't have to live this way. You do know that if we could just figure out between the two of us, husband and wife, how to get along better, how to lay our weapons down, our verbal weapons down, that we don't have to split, and you won't take my boy from me. But it happened. In this song, it happened. I'm going to rate my experience with this song, though. The song is an amazing song. The production on this one wasn't, though. There was something going on with the microphone in this where it really was about the story. It was not about the instrumentation in this song. And in this song, the instrumentation was meant to prop up, in a sense, the vocalist who was going to tell the story. So I am going to come in. The number that struck me on this was an 8.0. And it was not because of Marty. It was the production itself. It was just difficult to make out what was being said. So I strained even with earphones on to understand. So anyway, but man, it's good to see Marty doing a song like this versus the, Big Iron type songs. So, all right, Caden, thanks for that request, my friend. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
Spin one hill after